Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on the video. Well, today it is super hot. What's Socks running in like? Socks is running in like something's going on. She act like I called for the dinner bell. Or, oh, she gonna get in her pool. We've got to get a bigger pool. She really loves that. I'd like to get one that she could lay down in, but we will eventually, hopefully. I may have to order it because our truck is in the shop and they just said it's on back order for some parts. And but anyways, welcome back to the channel. Thank each and every one of y'all for clicking on the video. We are in a severe heat wave. Obviously Stephanie, she's been down. She's slowly coming back, but we have been forced to leave the RV. We've tried and we cannot stay in the RV right now. It is just way too hot. So we ended up moving over into the cabin, putting our beds over there. But we still got a lot of work to do in it, but we're fixing to get on to that hot and heavy. I've got some help on the way. So we're definitely going to get that finished. But y'all think it's a lot cooler in the RV or the tiny cabin? Tiny cabin, yeah. So we're forced to leave it. Will we go back? Hopefully when it cools down a little bit, because we just can't. We can't stay in the RV. Well, we tried, but we're just going to play it by ear because we're fixing to start back working on it too, the tiny cabin. So we may have to come back over there. I may just put a window unit in. But anyways, today is an awesome day. We're fixing to walk up here and we're going to show you the house pad. It is complete. All the contractors are gone and they've done an absolutely amazing job on the house pad. So we'll go up there and show. Do you want some video time, Romeo and Juliet? What are y'all doing?
They love us.
Yeah, y'all are so sweet. Look at them. We're going to try to comb them dadgum stick tights out of y'all's hair because y'all keep going in them.
Yeah, eventually I want to, when I start feeling a little bit better or whatever, I'm going to actually get some of that horse conditioner and I'm going to actually condition it real easily, and that should help pull them out. But I'm going to try to braid it. A lot of people have mentioned that braiding it will actually lessen the stick tights as well.
Yeah, but also
what it is the girls were feeding them Pop-Tarts earlier.
Oh.
So they think that, look at them, they think we got Pop-Tarts.
They feeding them some snacks. They love some Pop-Tarts. But anyways, guys, before we get started, we want to thank y'all so much for y'all's prayers. We had prayers all over the United States. This is the worst Steph has ever been down. Literally was down for about 6 days, 5-6 days, but she's up and going good. Now we're going to walk up here on the hill and finally show y'all the pad. It is complete and they did an awesome job, guys. Awesome job. So let's get up here and show you what it looks like. Yeah. All right. Look at the beautiful scenery down there at the bottom. Me and Kayson finished mowing yesterday, and that beautiful garden. We've got some things we got to pick today, and I can already see that there is some tomatoes that are ready. Here it is, which that pad is built up really high, you know, because that's what they had to do. And look how amazing it is. I love how I loved how they worked the side of this.
Yeah.
But maybe, hopefully when, yeah, I love the way they work this side. But this is it. That is so exciting.
I feel like I got more taller because I'm on the...
I'm glad they topped it off, just because like you were saying, they were going to have to take a lot of dirt out, and it was kind of worrying me because I was thinking that it was going to be super low.
Yeah.
And they were going to take off a lot of the hill. I'm just glad they didn't have to. Oh, porta potty guy.
Oh, porta potty guy. But also, look, all the trees are gone here.
Yep.
And it's all cleaned all the trees out. It looks really, really good down here. So we was able to leave the trees that we actually picked. Yeah, it's a porta potty guy. We was able to leave all the trees that we picked out here, which is exciting. And this dirt here, they said that they was going to, they'll use that from our topsoil because it was some good dirt. And they said once they get the house built, they will actually use it for topsoil. I think it's just crazy how they actually built this all up here. And here in just a second, she's going to kind of show us, because she knows that plan by heart. And I want to get a kind of an idea where the bedrooms and stuff are and where the kitchen and all that good stuff. So let's see if she knows, and let's see if she can share it with us.
Okay, so now you said that the house isn't going to be from post to post, right?
Yes, it's not post to post.
So I figured the front of the house is, you drive up and this is the garage.
Uh-huh.
This is the garage where we'd be probably coming into. So if you would like to follow, here's your garage, and you have a door straight ahead. So you got your washer and dryer room, and then you walk through this door and it goes into the kitchen. Then there's a bar that kind of separates to the dining room area. And then there'll be a back door to the outside. Well, from the kitchen, it's gonna be right around that area.
I said what dining room?
The dining room's where you're supposed to eat. I know, we've never had a dining room. We just kind of had to eat in the kitchen or
living room.
The living room. So, okay, from the kitchen area though, there's not really a hallway. It's just like a walk-through, and then that's your living room, and then there's a hallway right here.
Uh-huh.
And then the hallway, your bathroom is first, your main bathroom, and then on the same wall is going to be the girls' room, and then Leighton's room, I believe.
Where's my room?
And then your room is actually going to be right smack dab in the middle right here. And then mine and Dad's room will go right here. And then, I mean, it's kind of backwards when I'm thinking about it, but we'll have our master bath as well.
Yeah.
Hooked onto the bedroom.
We'll have to have your room close to us because you be trying to run out and play auction and stuff and get them goats.
Yeah. We got to put you next to us so we can hear you. Hear you sneaking out.
Huh?
You can hear the door shut.
Yeah.
You won't hear me.
I won't?
I will dig under.
You what?
You'll dig under? You can't dig under.
Hear you, he gonna dig under. But anyway, guys, we are super excited, and I cannot believe how tall it is, but it's amazing. And I know a lot of this stuff we put in here just so we can see later on after it's complete, because we're getting ready. I'm working on a time-lapse video, and it's so amazing to go back and watch some of the old footage. And I hope y'all really enjoy this time-lapse when we release it. I know some of y'all all had asked for one, and it just takes so long to build up, but we're going to get it done. And then today, or this evening when it cools down, we got to come up here and get some of this gardening. Go ahead and we got a bunch of okra that's actually growing, and we may do that here in just a little bit, but it's just way too hot to do it right now. All right, guys, so we want to thank Rainpoint for sponsoring today's video. This here, which we'll go outside here in a second and plug all this up. But this smart box here, this will actually stay inside of inside the house. It's going to be by Wi-Fi, and I'll kind of go more detail about that, but I wanted to just show you all three of these products, or all three of these items before we went out there. This here is what's going to basically make it to where we can actually go on vacation and not worry about watering. And one thing, once we get this all hooked up, we'll come back in here, but we want to thank Rainpoint for sponsoring today's video. All right, guys, so we've made it out here to the water hydrant here. And like I say, this here will control 2 water hoses, and which is going to work out perfect for us, because when we go on vacation, which we're going to be leaving here pretty soon, is we always have to call somebody to come down and water our garden and take care of our animals. Well, watering the garden takes quite a bit, so they have to come down here and turn the water on and then come back in 30-45 minutes and turn it off. Well, now I can actually set a timer to have the water, to have the garden watered 2 times a day, morning and night, which that's the way I always try to do mine, is morning and night. So which I really like it, because I can turn the sprinkler on over here for the llamas or the goats or whatever we choose. So you can operate them both at the same time, or set the timer at the same time, whichever you choose. So we're going to go ahead and hook this up real quick. This device here I have here is a regulator. We have to have this for our water out here because the pressure is way too high. It blows out the ends of our hoses. This ain't something you got to have. It's just our water is way too high. All right, we got it tightened up, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the water on. Both valves. Or like, so if you didn't have it hooked up, and you use this outside, you didn't have your phone with you, you don't have to have your phone. You can just walk over here and push a button, and it's going to turn it off. If you want to turn it on, come over, push a button, you can turn it on. You can actually have both of them going at once if you needed to. So just because you got it hooked up to this doesn't mean you have to have a phone to operate it. That's one good thing I like about it, which in this case here, what we're going to do is, we have several, if you turn the camera around there, look up there where the goats are, that way up there, that's where our garden is. So we have several water hoses that is ran all the way to our garden. So we've purchased a couple more to actually feed off over here, so we can run the sprinkler and stuff at the same time as well. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in, or set this up here. And so I'm going to I'm going to leave this undone, because I'm going to actually show you how we actually turn it on and off from the phone. And then we'll take you inside and actually show you the hub, and we'll show you how we're going to set ours up when we leave on vacation and stuff. And here in just a second, I'll tell you about a huge discount Rainpoint's going to give each and every one of y'all. If y'all choose to order one of these, they got a discount, and I'll give you that information in just a second. So let's go ahead and get this and get it hooked up. And it is going to be hard to see out here, but I'll show you the app and everything that you got to download. So once you have the app, and I'll show you all that here in just a second, how to download it, and how to actually get these connected to the Wi-Fi. As you see, there is a timer set on it, and I'm going to show you this other device here. This here will help you monitor how much water you're actually using, and we'll hook that up there here in just a second. We're going to go ahead and start with the left one. You got your left here for this valve, the right for this valve. So we're going to go ahead and turn the left on. You're not going to be able to see it,
but you can hear it.
But you can hear it. It's actually running here in just a second. You could actually see it up there at the garden, but that's why I'm just going to go ahead and switch it to the right. And we can turn it on, and we choose however many minutes we want it on, but I'm just showing y'all here. So we're going to hit 10 minutes, and boom, there's the, it's all on. So if I had this hooked, my other water hose, and I had it hooked up over here to my sprinkler, I could actually be watering the grass over here and letting the animals play in it and stuff. So I think that's pretty neat. So we're gonna go ahead and turn them off here. And then same deal, just like you turned it on, switch back on it, confirm, and it stopped. So now this here, we will take up here and we're going to hook it to the middle here. And this will actually monitor how much water you're actually using. And we'll kind of go from there. Like I say, this is going to be temporary. We're not going to leave this on the ground. But all of our water hoses has got these quick connects on it. These here does not come with the product. Can you zoom in on this here? This here does not come with the product, and this does not come with the product. These are what we use to connect all of our water hoses and stuff too. But I am going to try to back up and get in the shade over here. Leighton, if you would get over there. So we got it hooked up here. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. It's on. So what we're going to do is we know that the left is hooked up over here to the sprinkler. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. And we should have water here in just a second. Here we go, building up. And as you see, it's monitoring how much water is actually coming through here. So the water, the leaking out of this, it's actually coming, the leaking out of this is actually coming out of my hoses here. They got ran over, which when we first moved out here in the country, we started from scratch. So we're still learning, and we're new to the country. We're learning a lot of new things. But for instance, if you wanted to, we can back out on this app here. And it will show you how many gallons that it's actually running right now. All this information, I know it's hard to see, but you can monitor how many gallons you're using, and so you know how much you're actually putting on the garden. So if you know you want to use this many gallons on the garden, you can monitor this from your app, and then once you hit that, you can turn it off. But here in a second, we're going to go inside, and I'm going to show you how all this actually lines up, and how you can monitor it and set different timers and stuff like that. Let's go inside here, and I'll actually show you how it all hooks up and everything, and then I'll give you the discount code. All right, guys, so we've made it inside. You can see it a little bit better. This is the actual hub. This is where everything's ran from, which, you know, it's going to be sitting right here on the computer. Right beside my computer, so I can see how hot it is, what the lows are today, what the highs are today, and what the actual temperature is. You got your date, time, and indoor temperature and outdoor temperature, and then it actually show you how many gallons you've used. So it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that on for right now because I do need to water this morning. I do want to set a plan because, like I said, we're going on vacation, and looks like I've already got one plan here, and that is starting at 7 a.m. and it's going to water for an hour every day. But we're going to go back here because I'm going to go ahead and start a new plan, and we're going to start it at about 6 p.m. and then I want to water for about another hour. But anyways, hooking it up, it's the instructions for actually setting everything up is step by step. Simple to program everything, get everything hooked up. All right, guys, so as you can see, the sprinkler's on. The garden is doing awesome. We're actually going to be coming up here and picking all the vegetables and stuff today. Here's the deal. There is tons of peppers, and we have almost ran out of room to put peppers, but we'll kind of go in here and show you some of the garden, and we'll come back up here in just a little bit and pick them. But we're just about out of room for peppers for sure. Our tomatoes, they're doing really, really good. So we'll come through and pick all these today. One thing, we planted way too big of a garden. This is our first year. I don't know what I was thinking, but that garden's way too big for sure. So anyways, we're going to go down here and get some tubs and stuff, and we're going to come back up and start picking everything. And like I said, Rainpoint is going to give y'all a 20% off on this Rainpoint system. Here's the deal. Everything comes together super easy to set up. The promo code will be Eddy Family 20 off. Eddy Family 20 off. Like I say, if you travel or on these hot days, you can operate your water and stuff by a click of the button. It's absolutely worth it. And I'm super excited because we just don't have to worry about somebody else watering our garden and stuff while we're gone. But anyways, I'm going to leave all that information down in the description box. And I will also leave it in the comment box so you can find it. Go click on it and go check it out for yourself. I absolutely like it. It's going to make my life and Steph's life a lot easier around here. So I hope you go check it out. We're going to get some buckets and go up there and start picking vegetables. All right, guys, we've made it up to the garden. Like I say, we are overwhelmed with fruits, or not fruits, with the vegetables. We got tons of okra, and we're trying to eat as much as we can. And as soon as we get up here, the next day, this stuff is huge. We missed one day of picking, and some of this stuff's got outgrown. Well, that breeze just come in, but we're going to go through and pick up some peppers and stuff. We're going to store those so we can make some salsa one day and just try to get a lot of stuff harvested. So here we go. I tell you what, won't y'all get a bucket and start on the peppers? Yeah. And then we'll all come through with these.
What else? They look like cherries.
Do they just pull off?
Yeah, just pull them all off.
What else? The way I move. Look. Oh, God. There's one. How can I put that on it? When to stop? Oh. Hit my hand in the bottom of it.
You getting a bunch?
Yeah, I already got in the bowl.
Oh yeah.
I love this breeze.
Tomatoes ain't doing good. All right, guys, so we got the okra. Some of it's too big, but I'm noticed my tomato plants ain't doing well. So I'm guessing the water, we're not watering enough, or it's not getting enough to it. But that's the deal. I left like at nights we've been leaving water on for about 2 or 3 hours, and some nights it ran all night long. So I don't know what the deal is. But so some of the kids went down the house. It's starting to get really hot, so we're going to try to get everything picked. We always try to get everything done in the house by 11:30 or so, and then we'll come back out about 4 o'clock and start other projects. So we're going to hurry up and try to get this done.
It's supposed to be hotter today than yesterday.
These are peppers. Dad, I just quit because that's the okra. It's still over here. We just have to get it.
Yeah.
I sit it right here. This is the one. I don't like pokey stuff.
Oh, they only poke for a second.
I think that's good, guys. And I think we'll come back and get the rest of the peppers this evening. Like I say, is we got way too many peppers. We've gave so many peppers away, it's unreal. And we may try to save some for salsa, but we may just go ahead and pull them up because, I mean, it's just more work on us. Everybody that we gave them to, they don't want any more. They're super hot. So, yeah, we'll probably just, I don't know, we may do away with them. Like I say, this garden's way too big for us. Next year, it will be a quarter of this. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get down the house, clean all this. We wanna thank each and every one of y'all for watching. Don't forget to go check out Rainpoint. I'll left the link in the description box. If you do decide to order one, use the promo code EddyFamily20 off. That'll save you 20% off. Guys, we hope y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.